this video, 7 signs your kidneys are actually getting better and how to get there. Catherine here, welcome today to the video you have been asking for. I've got a lot of comments asking me how to reduce swelling, how to lower protein in the urine, how to stop itching, nausea, and more. So today I will share with you how to solve all these issues naturally. Now the best part, these symptoms we are going to take care of today are usually signs that kidney function is decreasing. But on the other hand, seeing improvements in the specific symptoms we will discuss today is a sign that your kidneys are actually improving. Because you see, science says that an improvement in kidney function can be achieved in any stage of kidney disease, including stage 5 pre-dialysis. So let's see immediately how to achieve the 7 signs that your kidneys are getting better. Let's start with protein in the urine. Now, proteinuria is both a sign of kidney damage and a predictor of kidney function. What this means is that seeing too high proteinuria levels in your analysis may mean that your kidney disease is going to get worse fast. We can avoid that, fortunately. What really works in order to lower your proteinuria levels are the same things that I always recommend in order to improve your kidney function. Following a plant-based diet, controlling high blood pressure and diabetes, reducing phosphorus and protein intake, drinking more water, and exercising regularly. Everyone is supposed to follow these steps. But there is also one specific thing that has been found to really help when it comes to proteinuria. I'm talking about vitamin D. Vitamin D is considered the kidney vitamin because supplementing this vitamin may result in a very fast improvement in proteinuria levels. In a recent placebo-controlled trial, kidney disease patients who were administered 2 micrograms paracalcitol, a vitamin D analog, were able to see a huge drop in proteinuria levels, 34% after a very short amount of time. So make sure you are being tested for vitamin D levels and also that you are supplementing this vitamin in the right way. Keep in mind that seeing a decrease in your proteinuria means that your kidneys are getting better. Up next, 2 symptoms of kidney disease we want to take care of in order to see an improvement in kidney function. Swelling in the legs and urinating at night. I've grouped these 2 together because they share the same cause, alright? And this means that there are natural treatments that work for both these issues. In fact, managing swelling is also a way to decrease the frequency of nocturia, the need to wake up at night in order to urinate. How, you may ask? You see, decreased kidney function can lead to sodium and fluid retention, which in turn causes swelling in your feet and ankles. This also means that there is now too much fluid in the lower part of the body due to gravity. Now, when the patient lies down, gravity makes this extra fluid finally reach the kidneys. This is a problem because usually at this point it's nighttime. So, how can we prevent this issue? Drinking more water, decreasing sodium intake, and also moving more can help with this water retention. There are also some natural diuretics that can help. First of all, there are foods with diuretic properties such as asparagus, ginger, onions, and celery. They can help, especially if we also take advantage of certain herbs with diuretic properties. One of my favorites is dandelion. The leaves of this plant may be eaten in a salad or used to make tea for their diuretic property. They will directly help your filtering organs to function more efficiently. Now, prescription diuretics can also be taken during the day to alleviate the issue. And if you want to make sure you are reducing the frequency of urination at night, try compression stockings. These special stockings can help improve blood flow in the legs by gently compressing them. Another trick many patients find useful in order to decrease the frequency of urination at night is lying with their legs raised during the day, especially in the afternoon and before going to bed. Doing this for even just 1 hour a day helps getting the extra fluids from the legs near the kidneys where they can get expelled. Okay, another symptom we can take care of naturally is itching or uremic pruritus. Now, this is a symptom that's very common in the advanced stages of CAD because usually it's caused by the accumulation of the toxins the kidneys cannot remove. There are, however, things we can do to keep it under control. First thing that actually works for pruritus, and not many people know this, is taking omega-3 supplements. Yes, this supplement that's usually taken just for its heart and kidney protecting benefits can also help with alleviating itching. Another supplement I recommend for pruritus is calcium carbonate. This is something that's usually recommended to almost every single CKD patient because it binds in the intestines to phosphorus. So you will be adding a source of calcium at meals, and this calcium will in turn help decreasing phosphorus intake. This is not just key to a better kidney function. You see, excess phosphorus in blood is also one of the main causes of uremic pruritus. If nothing else works, talk to your doctor and see if you can get a prescription treatment. This may be needed especially by those in dialysis. There is a relatively new treatment called Korsuva that seems to be working even in those cases when nothing else works. Now there is a symptom that too many patients are ignoring because they don't know how dangerous it can be. I'm talking about constipation. Now, constipation may not seem as serious as the other issues we are looking at in today's video, but don't underestimate this problem. You see, we know today that constipation is way more dangerous for kidney disease patients than most people realize. Kidney disease is often associated with an alteration in the gut microbiota called gut dysbiosis. This is a problem because the gut is used by the body to get rid of the same toxins the kidneys are tasked to remove: potassium, phosphorus, creatinine, urea, and more. It's clear that if constipation is present, the patient is both going to suffer more from the symptoms of kidney disease and also to lose kidney function to a faster rate. This is the exact opposite of what we want. So, what can you do to take care of constipation and also help your kidneys? First of all, drink more water if you don't have a water allowance. Also, focus on eating more fruit and veggies. These are the best dietary sources of fiber you can find. And consider a fiber supplement. I usually recommend acacia fiber for better gut health. This fiber supplement is so effective in helping the body getting rid of toxins. It has been used in medical literature as a form of intestinal dialysis. Acacia fiber was used in test subjects with stage 5 CKD who wanted to avoid being tied to a machine. Instead, they were given acacia fiber as a form of intestinal dialysis. It worked so well, some stage 5 patients were able to avoid dialysis for years. After that, more research showed that these natural substances can help with proteinuria and uremic toxins in all the stages of CAD. So consider adding acacia fiber to your regimen if you aren't using already. More info about it in the description, by the way. And since we are talking about gut issues, what can we do to manage nausea? Nausea is another symptom that can have a big impact on the quality of life of someone suffering from kidney disease, and not just for the discomfort it causes. In patients in the advanced stages, nausea can often cause nutrition problems. It's never a good thing when a patient loses weight because they are not able to eat. So what can you do if you are suffering from nausea? Try ginger. Ginger is incredibly powerful when it comes to nausea. It should always be tried before starting a pharmacologic intervention. So, try chopping a small cube of fresh ginger about ½ inch and just eat it. In many cases, this is all it takes to feel less nausea. There are also supplements available, or you can make ginger tea or even just use it as a spice on soups and other dishes. Ginger comes with so many health benefits. I recommend eating it even if you don't have nausea, by the way. Ginger is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It can help with the inflammation associated with kidney disease. Always keep some fresh ginger in your pantry. If ginger is not enough, consult your doctor. There are medications that can help with nausea. Up next, another common symptom of CKD that we can treat naturally: muscle cramps. Muscle cramps are so common in people with kidney problems. Some patients are even told to just power through them. Don't do that. That's not going to help. You see, muscle cramps and muscle pains are usually caused by electrolyte imbalance and mineral deficiencies. This is something we absolutely want to take care of if the goal is to improve your kidney function. And there's especially one mineral that we must make sure it is not too low. And while this will be surprising for some, having too little of this mineral is not as rare as you may think. I'm talking about potassium deficiency. Now, potassium deficiency or hypokalemia is just as common in those with CKD as having too high potassium levels, and it can cause hypertension, muscle cramps, and it can even make kidney disease progress faster. Make sure you keep an eye on your potassium level. Now, serum potassium is almost always present in your analysis, so take a look at your serum potassium level. This value should be between 3.5 and 5.2 milliequivalents per liter. Make sure you don't have too much or too little potassium. Potassium is, however, not the only common cause of muscle cramps. Another common cause of muscle cramps is magnesium deficiency. Now, having a magnesium deficiency has way worse consequences than just having muscle cramps. It makes hypertension worse. It makes diabetes worse. It's also very common in CKD. That's why I've recently made a video to show you how to take magnesium to protect the kidneys. It's up here and also down in the description if you missed it. Okay, one last symptom we absolutely want to take care of: excessive fatigue. Just like having muscle cramps, it's extremely common for those with kidney problems to suffer from fatigue. And while it's true that kidney problems do cause this symptom, we should never let it go untreated. It may be a sign of one of the most dangerous complications of CKD, anemia. Now, the problem with anemia is that it's so common in CKD patients, some doctors are not even testing for it. And if they don't test for it, you can rest assured patients are not receiving the appropriate treatment for anemia. This is incredibly dangerous. Anemia is not just the main cause for fatigue in CKD patients. It also damages the kidneys. It can make CKD progress faster. What can you do about it? First of all, get informed. In my recent video, I've talked more in depth about what you can do to avoid this dangerous problem. It's up here and also down in the description. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.